So, dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. Be comfortable yourself and relax your body. So once we get connected with the other network, we're ready to start the session for today. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, we'll take few minutes to understand how this meditation can help for us to develop our inner awareness, and at the same time, how you can use this for your day-to-day activities. Because what you practice should come through your life. If you can't get the benefit out of your practice for your day-to-day life, it's kind of like useless. Because your day-to-day life activities build up your journey. So what you practice not going to bring the result like a far away in another time. So it should bring the benefit out of your practice right now, right here. That is the beauty of the Dharma, and that is the beauty of the truth. There is no waiting time period. Maybe the result happening, it happens, but maybe we don't see it, how it happens. To see the result, maybe we have to wait for a while, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen suddenly itself. So there's a process. So your continuation of the practice itself bring the benefit to your deeper life. So then why we need to keep practice like this way? when it comes to our life, we have to first understand the very nature of this very conventional life. So in day-to-day life, that as ordinary people, expectations is our base. Out of expectations, we develop our life. That is our foundation. So expectations come out of the self-centered mind. This is me. And because of that, I need this, that, so kind of like that, it starts to build up a connection, imagination, desire towards something. And when the expectations come, what happens? So nothing wrong with the expectations. But the thing is, when it comes with the self-centered desire, it is not going to be only the expectations. It start to develop certain kind of some other things around it. So that the darkness is one of the byproduct of the self-centered desire, expectations. So it's kind of like that when we have the self-centered mind, when you have the expectations on that self-centered mind that build up the life, the expectations itself become the poison to you, but maybe you try to be the medicine to outside world. It doesn't work. So try to understand, be very clear. I repeat it. If you become the poison to yourself, you can't be the medicine to others. So we have good intention towards other people. We have good intention to do a lot of good things towards outside world. But that everything come out of the expectations depend on the self-centered mind. It's become the poison to you. So until you look into yourself, you may not going to see it. And maybe that, so that's why you close your heart to yourself, but you try to open your hands to your arms to others. It doesn't work. End of the day, you feel unhappy, maybe on outside society. So other people will appreciate us. Then everybody will say good things about us. But ourselves, if we build up the unclarity, if we build up the darkness, if we build up the poison, then that itself going to bring the unhappiness, unsatisfaction to ourselves. And when you come to that level, what happened? When you have the darkness in you, when you build up the poison in you, when you close your wings inside you, but still imagine to fly, it always going to bring the unsatisfaction, unhappiness, fear, anxiety, depression within yourself. So as a result of that, what happened, you come to the point to do inappropriate things. So that is where the suffering starts. with our bodily, verbally, mentally actions, we develop inappropriate engagement with the society, even within ourselves. So that is where all the disconnections happens. So when you go within yourself, when you have the unbalance, when you have that darkness, when you have that poison in you, you engage with unnecessary activities. So in day-to-day life, are you capable to engage with the necessary bodily, verbally, mentally actions around you? Look into that. So when you into that, you recognize it is more than not the actions, it's inside intention. So when you are capable to look into that, from where the intention come from, because of the expectations. So when you go into the expectations, from where that expectations come, because of the self-centered mind. So when you're capable to go that way towards inside you, so itself, it developed this clarity to understand this everything depend on just kind of self-centered opinions regarding your own actions, your own thoughts. You come to arguments, you settle down yourself, you have opinions, you have the different kind of thoughts, you appreciate yourself and you criticize yourself. Finally, this all your thoughts. But still when it happens, we are not capable to recognize it is just a thought. We always, our mind always capable to come with things. That is where the names and forms arise. But what is behind the names and forms? If you look very carefully, the names and forms arise because of the greed, hatred, and the delusion. But we don't see it. If you look any kind of that, whatever the imagination in you, challenge yourself and go back, go backward, go behind it, and see what is behind this name or the form that you develop in your mind with your thoughts or the imagination. Then you are capable to see it. So the practicing meditation allows you to go that way backward. It's kind of like go through the rabbit hole. So you have to have some kind of mental abilities, skills, discipline to go that way. Why? Because through the samsaric journey, we used to go with the imagination towards this outside world. So the meditation is a method that allows you to go backward, go into inside. So in that way, journey, the very first thing that you have to develop to get into the tranquility state. Why? Because our mind everywhere, go here and there. Your awareness everywhere. Now you have to collect it. We call it collective awareness. Bring things together. Bring things together. So your attention, bring together. Put it to one place. Where? In front of your nose and your upper lip area. And learn to wait. without putting any self-opinion, without putting your own ideas on it, without interfering to the natural process of inhalation, exhalation. Maybe could look like killing yourself. Why? Because we more into interference. Always we like to interfere with things. We can't hold back. So, but with sitting, it's a one skill that you develop. You develop the ability to wait without interfering and allow everything to settle down and allow things to happen as it is. That is the best gift that you can give to the world. Allow things to be as it is. Let the flower to be the flower. Let the bird to be the bird. Let the cloud to be the cloud. Let the tree to be the tree. Let the mountain to be the mountain. If you look like that way, you have so much freedom in you. All this busyness, all this tiredness, all this anxiety, depression, we experience because we don't allow things to be there like that way. We trying to transform it to something the way we want, which we'll never going to get, which we'll never going to experience as a reality. It is just a mental war that we have inside us. But still we keep doing it. Why? Because we addicted to that unbalance. We addicted to that unrest. We addicted to that disease. So always we want something. That's why we always into drama. Why we go into the drama? Because inside we have this bigger stage. We always keep playing. We never touch that place. Because we don't want to go there, because we don't want to accept that. We are the one who editing, director of this huge drama that happening around us. We don't want to get that responsibility. That's why we always point out, oh, because of this, because of that, this, you did this, you do that. So like it is very easy. And we feel so comfortable when we throw it to somebody else. But the meditation is, remember, with your sitting, it just doesn't sitting, you take the 100% responsibility to you. That is something. Doesn't matter good or bad or the right or wrong, things go up and down. You take 100% responsibility to yourself. Be a person like that. So be a man to take responsibility, be a woman to take responsibility to yourself regarding you. Maybe you feel unhappy, sad, worried, disappointment, fear, anxiety, depression, you think because of that person. No, it's you. That is the path of the wisdom. That is the beginning of the wisdom. You go, oh, it is me. You know? So that is where don't be the reflection of the mirror, be the mirror. Then you see. It's because if you become the reflection of the mirror, you don't recognize that. You always try to do things and then you think, oh, I can do this. Right? But how about you become the mirror? Let the reflection happen and then you will see something. It's nothing to do with you. So your thoughts kind of like that. Your awareness is kind of like the mirror that you can see how the thoughts that happen. But if you become the thoughts, you always go with it. So once you have the collective awareness, you can see how the thought arising and stay for a moment and disappear, arising, stay for a moment and change or become something. You start to see this change. Any sensation arise, and then it slowly to become something. Any experience, it can come to you and then slowly it becomes something. And then you recognize it is not only the moment that you experience, it become you, otherwise it's nothing. Just as example, just look, there's exhalation. So from where the air come to you, tip of your nose, in front of your upper lip, from where it comes, you don't know. You don't know from where it comes. You have no idea. But once it touch this place, and then once it go inside you, it become your life. And then when the exhalation happens, once it release from this place, you don't know where it go. You have no idea. But in the moment of this place to this place, with inhaling, between the inhalation and exhalation, you experience the life. So with the sensation, with the pain, with the experience, with any perception, the same. When it comes to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind as object, then it becomes your life. But before it come to you like that, you don't know from where it will come from, how it takes, you don't know. And once your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind go with another object that the previous one, you don't know about it, what happened to it. So that life means this the moment of experience. But we can't catch it, we can't touch it, because our mind always interferes with the imagination. This imagination is killing us, all of us. Not the reality, the real life, the reality is the blessings to all of us. Don't forget about the monks, the lay people, the nuns, the anybody. The reality, the real moment is a blessing for us, but imagination, it can kill anyone. It can destroy the monks, the lay people, the king to the beggar, anybody. But most of us interfere with the imagination. Even when it comes to the meditation, also sometimes we develop this imagination, not go towards the moment of experience or the reality or the life. So this meditation allows you to slowly harness with it. Build up the connection with the life rather than the imagination. So that is the very purpose of sitting. So be with it and experience it and take the 100% responsibility to you. And don't try to create something, or don't try to go with your imagination. Just be with the moment of experience. Because that is the most important thing. And even that whatever experience comes, that don't try to look forward or backward from that moment of experience. Your mind will catch something and your mind will see something, but you don't try to look into it. Bring your 100% effort to the sensation and be with it. And once it comes to that, through the tranquility state, your all five hindrance slowly disappear, and the mind start to develop with all the high mental powers, or the spiritual faculties that are necessary for develop this path, with especially the effort, the strength, the clarity, tranquility state, and awareness, and the wisdom regarding how the practice work for you moment by moment. So with that, you are capable to not to jump beyond the moment. You are capable to be with the moment. So that is where you are the ability of vipassana going to be with you. Because when the mind capable to be settle down and be with the moment, it become a profitable skill for yourself, and you have the calmness, ease, balance in you, not to jump. So that bring the ability to see things very clearly. And that will help you with your bodily, verbally, mentally actions, engage with appropriately. So that is the beauty of the mind. Engage with appropriately. Get things done appropriately. So when the mind become busy and when it go with the clouds, darkness, and then we always go with the inappropriate way. But now you have the clarity and the sharpness, the awareness, and out of that your bodily, verbally, mentally actions engage with appropriately. And then the result going to be there without any difficulties. And when the outcome comes, when the result comes, it brings the comfort to you. Not only you, for others also. So that way your conventional life become more and more easy, and it become more profitable to yourself and for others. So when the conventional life become profitable to you and for others, and that will bring the ability for you to go beyond this conventional life. And that is where you slowly start the path towards the liberation, beyond the conventional life, towards this eternal way. So that is a method, this step by step we have to develop by practicing, because by thinking it doesn't work. We have a history for your mind, you have a history with the memory. You are not just a person that's only belong to this moment. So your mind has memory belong to eons by eons backward, that you came through many experience in life, many different lives. So deeper with mental formations like the blueprint, that all the memory is there with you. But in the very present moment, that if you are capable to tune without that memory, with the power of your awareness, which everybody have it as human beings. So when you have that, when you are capable to tune that, you will recognize the very meaning of life. Remember, meaning of life doesn't mean imagination. If you are in imagination, you are kind of like a dead person. Only thing is your heartbeat is happening, because your awareness is not there when you are in imagination. But your real life you can experience when you tune to the reality. That is where you will see the power of this human mind and power of this human life, and you will understand what is the meaning of life. So at least try yourself to get into that, because most of us die without knowingly what is this life. Why? Because we always in imagination, we always in clouds, not on the ground. So come and settle down here and be just within yourself and see what's happening right now, right here within you. And don't go with it, and just try to see it. That seeing itself enough for you. Because if you do it right, from that point, it will take you to the next. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit. And your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring attention to your body and scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens through the sensation, just recognize it. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavatacha sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya Dhamma Dhamma Patipattiya Buddham Pujemi Dhammam Pujemi Sangham Pujemi Attaya Imaya Patipattiya Jati Jara Vyadi Maranam Ha Paribunjisami Idamme Punya Kammang Asavakkaya Vahang Hotu Sabba Dukkha Pamuncatu. Bless you.